Yeah, so it has finally happened. The New York Knicks have signed Jalen Brunson to a 4-year deal worth $110 million. Shams broke the news an hour before free agency even started. It was like 5 p.m. Eastern time, and I think Woj, technically he isn't officially signed, but I think he will since the Mavericks just signed JaVale McGee. But there was a tweet that the Mavericks have offered him 5 years, like 105 plus mil. I think apparently Woj just tweeted that, so the Knicks still get hit with a tampering fine. We'll see about that. So yeah, Jalen Brunson's here on a 4-year deal. It's kind of crazy. It's happened. There's no going back on it. I can't complain right now. He's our point guard for the future. The Knicks also signed Isaiah Hartenstein to like a 2-year deal worth 16 mil. I can actually give him that I can give him about 4 mil a year. That's the most. But yeah, they got him. Not a bad defender. Can maybe space the floor, provide a little bit of offense there, a little bit more versatility, I guess you could say. But yeah, Jalen Brunson is a Knick. So we're gonna try to build this team. Oh, we still have Alec Burks and Nerlens Noel on this roster. All right, let me dump them real quick. All right, so I just dropped them off to Detroit. The team is set. I'm not going to make any more moves now. We could try to make Rose is regressing, and Randall's an 81. Wonderful. But yeah, I was going to say we could make a play for Donovan Mitchell. I also brought back Mitchell Robinson on the rumored 4-year deal worth $60 million. So yeah, we'll see how the year one starts out. I do want to play quickly over Evan Fournier. I do want to play... I guess Rose is the 6th man, even though Rose might not even be back next year. So Randall will get like 31 minutes. We're going to go 35 to RJ, 31 to Quickly, 33 to Brunson. I guess I should play Hartenstein, but you know what? I'm not going to play Evan Fournier. I would like to get some minutes, though, to Quentin Grimes. Could I at least get him 10 more minutes? Not going to play Trevor Keels either, the rookie, sadly. All right, so I can get Quentin Grimes to about 11 minutes, which is not great. So system proficiencies, 3-star defense. I don't really expect much out of this Knicks team this year. Yeah, so to no surprise, we are the 13th seed here in the Eastern Conference. I just didn't think that 2K was going to like this lineup at all. So I'm very excited. Like, this offseason has been very interesting so far. We've seen a major trade with DeJounte Murray going to the Hawks. I'm recording this before any Kevin Durant trade, but it's looking like he will get traded fairly soon. We'll still see if Donovan Mitchell gets traded. We're going to see some rookie extensions kick in. But yeah, we sucked this year. I just didn't think 2K was going to like this team. I mean, Brandon was an 81 overall at the start of the year, and he's getting paid $25+ million. Not great. Jalen Brunson was good. Was he 27 mil a year good? Not really. RJ Barrett was solid. He's going to get that max extension. Yeah, we're going to continue to build around those two. Emmanuel Quickly was solid. I mean, I might stretch out my resources to really go after Donovan Mitchell in free agency. I don't know if it, or in the trade market, I don't know if it's going to be possible, but I think I need to get it. As Zion Williamson is Finals MVP, the Pelicans win in 7. But yeah, like I said, I want to go out. I want to get Donovan Mitchell. I'm going to try to trade for him to bring him to New York. So we have some picks here. I believe that Pistons pick will be lottery protected. That Wizards pick should be as well. And our pick's at 9 as a 13th seed. That sucks. So yeah, the Wizards get their pick at 11. Hopefully we get it next year. Oof. And our pick drops from 9 to 10. 13th seed for nothing. And the Pistons are going to get their pick at 7. Hopefully, like I said, we get that next year. The Mavericks pick was top 10 protected, but it is 16. My Alexa just went off. We're going to keep Tibbs as our head coach for one more year. If we don't make the playoffs next year, he's probably gone. All right, so everybody that's under contract right now, I don't even think I can get a trade out there, but we do have 3 first-round picks. So I'm going to make all my selections. I think we have like 6 total picks. I might try to package 37, 40, and 41 to get another first-round pick. Maybe we can include in a Donovan Mitchell trade. Like when the Raptors want these 3 for pick 22, they say no. What about to the Hawks for pick 24? Okay, they agreed to that. All right, so Jordan Walsh just went. Derek Whitehead went 1. Wembanyama went 2. Anybody we draft here could be featured in a trade for Donovan Mitchell. The 4th overall pick was just traded for Paul George. I don't think that's what the Spurs are doing in the future. Also, Spurs 10-year rebuild will be out next week. Very excited for that one. Now, if we take a look at who's available here, Mondo Baycott, no. Keontae George, yes. 100% yes. That could maybe headline a Donovan Mitchell trade. Next up, we're going to snag Hunter Salas here with our first-round pick at, what was that, 16? That was the Mavericks one. And finally, with that Hawks first-round pick, I mean, Baycott is still here. I just got him, though, in the Hawks rebuild, so I'm not going to snag him. So we're going to take MJ Rice. Yeah, I don't know if Jacob Toppin is Obi Toppin's brother, but we're going to take MJ Rice. Wait, I lied. We have 4 first-round picks. This one might be from the Nuggets, or no? This one would be from... technically, this might be the Nuggets one, but the Knicks technically don't have this pick. This will go into the Milwaukee Bucks pick in 2025, unprotected. But hey, we take Obi's brother, why not? But yeah, like I said, a lot of these guys could headline a Donovan Mitchell trade. I do think we just got some great assets to pull this off. I'm going to let Rose walk, but I'd like to bring him back. All right, so we are going to probably trade 4 players for 1, so that's why I want to have or maintain this really deep roster. So Donovan Mitchell, do we have a trade finder here? We do. Keontae George, Julius Randle, and Emmanuel quickly. You'd give me Imani Bates too. I feel like I'm kind of ripping them off here. I do. I wouldn't mind including Randle in this trade, but yeah, I feel like Keontae George and Emmanuel quickly could headline this. Now, if we took out Imani Bates, hypothetically, I feel like just, like, I don't need Imani Bates if you're taking on the Julius Randle contract. Would I throw in anybody else? Probably throw in, what was the other guy I just drafted? I took, oh yeah, Salas, MJ Rice, and Jacob Toppin. All right, so let's throw MJ Rice in this deal. A 4 for 1. I don't want to throw in quickly, but I feel like him and George got headlined. They're taking on the 3-year deal of Julius Randle, and they're getting another first-round pick in MJ Rice. So this is a great offer for the Jazz. We're bringing in Donovan Mitchell to the New York Knicks. Boom, we had to do it. The man has some New York ties. He's from Connecticut. His dad played for the Mets, or he's a big Mets fan. So, you know, he's probably a New York fan deep down. So there we go. We have a couple New York guys here. Brunson, his dad played for the Knicks. He was a New York kind of guy growing up because I think he grew up like around 2000 when he was a kid, and that's when Rick Brunson played for the Knicks. So we'll have Brunson and Salas as our point guards. We'll have Mitchell and Fournier as our shooting guards. I would like to give Keels minutes, but we'll see if he can even crack the rotation because I'm going to play all 3 of these. We'll see how much Reddish gets in free agency, though. Obi, I should have maybe included in that trade instead of, like, Julius Randle, but you know what? I'm fine moving on from Julius. All right, so it is free agency time, and if we look at maybe the rotation, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We got the top ends there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But yeah, I'm gonna sign RJ Barrett. Maybe I'm not gonna bring back, like, I don't think I'm gonna bring back Derrick Rose, but we'll see if I bring back Cameron Reddish. So RJ gets a deal from the Lakers. Would you look at that? 3 years, 77 mil. We are matching that. All right, so I think I'm gonna look to get Cameron Reddish back on a 1-year deal. Prove it. For the qualifying offer at $7.5 million. I'm okay with that. So let's see if this kind of ball-dominant trio, Brunson, Mitchell, and Barrett, can get something done this year. I doubt this would maybe work in real life, but it's 2K. Doesn't make much sense in the simulation. So let's see what we got for the 2024 season. This is up to, like, if we don't do well, Tibbs, you are gone. So it's going to be Brunson, Mitchell, Barrett, like that minute allocation. 28 to Top and 30 to Mitch Rob's good with me. 28 to Reddish, 21 to Salas, 17 to Grimes, 14 to Hardenstein. So I think just one thing, like, yeah, 4 days I've been playing. I'm going to actually swap these minutes. 17 to Salas, 21 to Grimes. I just want to see what Grimes can do on his rookie deal. So we're 3-star defense. We'll stick with that. If we don't do well, Tibbs, you're gone. So I guess this is pre-Nikola Jokic Supermax, so this is the last time we will see this early in 2K. He wins MVP for the Detroit Pistons. This Knicks team was the 3 seed. Obi Toppin wins most improved. I mean, that efficiency, oof. I don't know if I'm going to extend Obi now. But he just won most improved. That's the second Knicks power forward to win most improved in the last 5 years. First one obviously being Julius Randle. Keontae George was really good in his rookie year. Like, the Jazz got a good one. Maybe I should have just kept Keontae George. But Donovan Mitchell, 21 points a night. 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 51, 40, 89 splits. Very close to a 50, 40, 90 season. RJ Barrett shot 40 from 3, 51 from the field. He just can't hit his free throws. Brunson averaged a career high 7.1 assists this year. Let's go. 58% true shooting. That's pretty good. 16 and 11 for Mitch Rob, 2 blocks a night. Okay. Cameron Reddish with good 6-man minutes. I might extend him. This team is actually not too bad. Now, for the playoffs, 2K is going to come up with 31 minutes to Brunson, 36 to Mitchell, 37 to Barrett, 27 to Toppin, sure, 32 to Mitch Rob. These are fine. Yeah, I'll roll with this. I mean, Salas was pretty good. Grimes was also solid. We were 3.5-star defense now. We are taking on the Atlanta Hawks in round 1. The team that beat the Knicks in 5 games in the 2021 playoffs, so they can look for revenge. Also a Cameron Reddish revenge series. I don't know if they have Kevin Knox still. Even if so, he's probably not playing. All right, so let's see how the series goes. We dropped game 1 by 4 points. I do think if we have a first-round exit here to a 6 seed and we get upset, Tibbs is still gone. He couldn't make adjustments 2 years later. Oh my goodness, they beat us by, what is that, 32 points? Wow, that's 42 points actually. Mitch Rob went off, holy crap. But yeah, Trae Young just toys with us. They have Lou Dort there now. All right, game 3, let's see. We do pick up the win, let's go. Is DeJounte Murray there? No, he's technically not there, but we do win by 2 touchdowns. Brunson and Barrett combined for 52. And then that's 74 points if you throw in Donovan Mitchell. Come on, let's tie this series up. Come on. We lose in overtime. I've been on such an like such a losing streak with winning finals games. I'm like, some of these rebuilds haven't been realistic either, and I still can't win. So it would be nice to kind of break the streak here, end the drought with my New York Knicks. We have a great game 5 Come on, let's force a game 7. Or that was, yeah, this is game 6, and we drop it. Okay, probably gonna fire Tibbs. We lost in 6 to a team that was 3 seeds lower than us. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I think I need to target a better power forward in the offseason. Obi Toppin was terrible. And the Pelicans win again with Zion Williamson being your finals MVP. All right, so it is the draft lottery time. We have that Wizards pick, potentially pick number 1. Let's see what happens. And boom, it stays at number 1. That's what I'm talking about. We also have the 27th pick and the 28th pick. So technically this, I don't even know if this Wizards pick conveys or not. I don't know if I'm going to, I might use it on a player. Like, first, let me figure out our next head coach. I would actually like Quinn Snyder. I don't get him a lot. We could stick with the defensive-minded head coaches with Mike Malone. I prefer some other ones. We could bring in Mike Brown from the Sacramento Kings. And the last one will be Chris Finch. So we end up getting Brown or Finch. Let's bring Mike Brown back. But yeah, this isn't like the 2024 real class. This is an auto-generated one. Is there a cool prospect here with the number 1 overall pick? Herb Gill. Carlos Gomez. Can he play the power forward spot? He is 7'2". All right. I mean, we could look to trade the pick. The number 1 overall pick, it doesn't look like it can net me a great power forward. Maybe Wendell Carter Jr. Is that worth it? Probably not. Okay, Jared Jackson Jr., but I don't want to give up Brunson. And I mean, we have Mitch Robb, so do I take, I don't know, who do I take here? Like the mock drafts, can I still see the mock drafts? I can. Carlos Gomez, Bojan Jovanovic. He's a 2-year Euro stash. Probably not going to do that. Or Doug Carson. Oh, God. Okay. So Carlos Gomez seems like the right pick. Herb Gill, probably can't go wrong with him either. Can he play the power forward spot? Doesn't look like it. So this would be a Cameron Reddish replacement, but I could go after Carlos Gomez, who could be an Isaiah Hardenstein replacement. So you know what? Let's take him. All right. I feel bad. Technically, this pick doesn't belong to me, but the Wizards don't have their first round pick next year, which is kind of confusing. How did the Wizards not have their pick next year? Isn't it supposed to be, like, who owns the Wizards pick? Yeah, whatever. If you're not going to give me the actual pick next year, I'm just going to keep this Carlos Gomez guy. Oh, yeah, I didn't even realize Cargo, former Met, the Milwaukee Brewer, who was just great at, he had power and speed. He almost won MVP one season, or did he win MVP one year? He might have won MVP. I'm going off a tangent here, but yeah, he was literally in the Johan Santana trade. Did not think I'd be mentioning Johan Santana in a Jalen Brunson rebuild. All right, so it looks like I made the right decision with the number 1 overall pick. We had a ton of draft picks, but I'm only going to sign these 4, Darren Irving, Louise Hayward, Owen Starks, but he's a Eurostash player, and Cargo. So we're going to decline the option on Evan Fournier. We're going to also pick up the option on Quentin Grimes, but he's not a guarantee to be in the rotation. Now, I still need a power forward. I mean, we could look to package Quentin Grimes if we want to keep, like, Quentin Grimes and Jacob Toppin, because if we wanted to keep Cargo. Okay, I feel like I could find a solid power forward. I don't need anyone crazy, just someone that's not as bad as Obi was for us last year. All right, so let's try this. Quentin Grimes and Jacob Toppin for Jayshawn Tate, who just got an extension. Shout out to him. By the Houston Rockets in real life. It was cool what the Rockets and the Thunder did this offseason, and they went out, they declined the cheap $2 million team options for those 2 players, and they worked out a long-term deal. I'm going to sign Cameron Reddish to a 4-year deal worth $60 million. Isaiah Hardenstein will be gone. I really didn't mention him too much in this video, but yeah, the Knicks just signed him in real life. I'm going to renounce the rights on Obi Toppin. Jericho Simmons comes back on the qualifying offer. Same with Keels and McBride. I don't know if any of those guys will crack the rotation this year. All right, so let's take a look at the rotation. It's going to be Brunson, Mitchell, Barrett, Tate, Mitch Robb, Reddish, Salas, Cargo, and Hayward off the bench. That's good with me. I do want to add maybe more minutes to these 2. Let's go 35 apiece. Let's go probably a little bit more to Jalen Brunson. We'll give him 33. 25 to Tate. I would like to find 3 more minutes for Mitch Robb. So we'll probably go 27, 22, 19. 30 to Mitch Robb, and there we go. System efficiency is 3.5 star balance. Let's see if this team can win a playoff series this year. All right, so we were a 1 seed this year. Cade Cunningham wins MVP, so that's the 2nd straight Piston because Nikola Jokic won it last year. So shout out to Mike Brown. He doesn't get Coach of the Year, but I will take a 1 seed in the East. Did we get anybody on an All-NBA or defensive team or rookie team? All right, we do get Cargo there. But in round 1, we are taking on the Charlotte Hornets. I am very excited that we are a 1 seed because, you know what? I feel it. I feel like I can end my 2K championship drought. I feel like RJ, who's really good this year, is shooting gets better and better each year. Donovan Mitchell, who's an elite shooter. Brunson, who's averaging career high assists each and every year. That true shooting, so much better than year 1. Mitch Robb, Cameron Reddish, Hunter Salas. I feel like this team can get me the big one. Now, I was thinking about maybe moving one of these to the 4 because Jayshawn Tate wasn't great. But for the playoffs, I mean, Louis Hayward wasn't great either. He's going to get about 10 minutes. We're going to go 18 there. We got about 5 minutes left. Let's go 37, 37, 34. Let's see what they could do. Please don't tell me we lose in round 1. Oh my God, what? This team loses in 6 in round 1. We were a 1 seed. Why do you do this to me, 2K? RJ was great. Mitchell was solid. He's about to get paid. Cameron Reddish was great. Oh my God. How are we losing to an 8 seed in 6? Not even 7. Mike Brown. You're going to make me regret this, aren't you? All right, I'm going to try to trade for Jeremy Grant. Can we get it done for Jayshawn Tate straight up? They want a second. Okay. I think that will be an upgrade for us. All right, so this was our draft class. Nothing crazy. We have to bring back Owen Starks for a year. Donovan Mitchell opts out. Nothing surprising there. We're going to be giving him a lot of money. Yep, take all my money, Mr. Mitchell, and that's pretty much the only guy we need to sign. All right, so am I crazy for running this team back one more year and thinking Jeremy Grant will solve all my problems? Probably. Watch Jeremy Grant like regress 4 overalls and he's like a 78 now or a 76. Oh, goodness. Okay, he regresses 1 point. Not terrible. All right, so let's see this rotation. It's going to go, you know what, 2K? You come up with it this year. I'll let you do this 10-man rotation. Maybe that works, but for the playoffs, I want to control it. All right, Nikola Jokic is your MVP. We're the 1 seed again. Things weren't all sunshine and rainbows, though. We were like the 5th seed for most of the year. I kind of made some adjustments to the rotation. They were playing Jalen Brunson a little bit less, so I swooped in, played Hunter Salas a little bit less as well. That's why the scoring is looking as it is. Now, for the playoffs, I'm going to come up with my own rotation. Lewis Hayward can get 10 minutes a night. Hunter Salas and Cargo, 20 apiece. How did he play this year? 9 and 6. Okay, Cam Reddish can get 27. Mitchell, 33 is good. 35 to RJ, 35 to Mitchell. I will go one more to Jeremy Grant, who had a pretty good year himself. 56% true shooting. I'll take that. RJ, there's Mitchell, and then there's Brunson. Come on, can we please get a playoff series victory? In round 1, we're taking on Giannis and the Bucks. They have Emmanuel quickly. Wait, they don't have Giannis anymore? Okay, Giannis is not on the Milwaukee Bucks. No way we lose to them, right? Okay, we win in 5. Let's go. RJ Mitchell had good round 1s. Watch him be on the Magic. Nope, but they got Kristaps. Kristaps Revenge Series. They also have Toby as well, a fellow Long Islander, and we win in 5. We're taking on these 7-seeded Cavs in the conference finals, but you know how good the Cavs are in the simulation. I am not getting my hopes up at all. The team does play well, though. RJ with 22, Brunson with 20 in that series. Jeremy Grant's playing well. Okay, Cleveland I'm scared of because they have Mobley and Garland, who are absurd in the simulation. We win game 1, win game 2. Oh, let's freaking go, and we sweep them. Yes, yes. I just like get flashbacks to like that Rockets series in the Hawks rebuild in the finals where I go, this is going to be so easy. I get so cocky and I blow a 3-1 lead. Here we are in the finals taking on Ja and the Grizzlies. Also, Jaren Jackson Jr. is going to miss the start of the year a little bit, which is kind of crazy. He's got to have some foot surgery. We win game 1. We've kind of been dominating these playoffs. 2-1, 2-2. I said that, and then we're going to blow it. Oh, my God. I said we dominate the playoffs, and we're going to blow it. We were up 2-0. Why? Please, please force a game 7. Please. Okay, things are looking good. Okay, we forced a game 7. Let's go. We win by 13. RJ with the 29 piece on the road. That was the toughest game yet. So, yeah, we've seen the number 1 pick from the 2019 draft and win 2 championships here. We got the number 2 pick versus number 3 pick. All right, here we go. Game 7 at the Garden. Oh, please don't get blown out. Please don't get blown out. Great start. Up by 10. Immediately love that. Don't blow it in the second. We don't blow it, but we do blow it a little bit, and we blow it. God damn it. We're down by 2. But why did we have to blow it? Why couldn't it have been a stress-free victory? Oh, my God. We really blew it. We really blew it. We're down by 7. Oh, my God. We lose by 4. Am I ever going to win a championship again? This is such bullshit, 2K. I mean, I can continue to run the same team back. Everybody's still young besides Jeremy Grant. So in the draft, we ended up with Chip Hayward, Marcus Olsen, and Owen Starks is finally coming over. RJ opts out. We're obviously going to pick up that option. Or obviously bring him back. That's what I meant to say. All right, so RJ's unrestricted. Let's bring back Mitch Robb for $100 million and Jalen Brunson for close to that. And then we do have to re-sign RJ Barrett to a ton of money. I'm going to do a sign and trade most likely with Jeremy Grant. So good thing we got those 3. And then let me go over to Jeremy here and let's offer him just a 3-year deal. But I'm going to look to upgrade. He's getting older in age. I don't care. I'm doing all I can to win a championship. If I can freaking win Jaren Jackson Jr., I'm going to do it. I want to see if I can win Mark Mitchell just because he's not making a lot of money from the Wizards, but he might be tough to get. Like if I offered you Jeremy Grant, I gave you Lewis Hayward. Would that get it done? And I will give you Owen Starks. Or I'll give you Chip Hayward, who we just drafted. Please. Damn it. And I'll give you a first-round pick next year. Boom. There we go. So at least Mark Mitchell will be progressing, not regressing like Jeremy Grant would have been. We can make Miles McBride back on the QO for like the 3rd straight year. And yeah, he's at 86. Let's go. All right. The final year is going to be Brunson. Now, I got to make sure this rotation is right. Mitchell Robinson will start at the center position. I still want Cameron Reddish being the 6th man, getting 25 minutes a night. Hallis and Cargo, 20 apiece. And then Darren Irving will get 15. We have about 15 more minutes to play with here. Let's go 30 to Mitch Rob, 29 to Mark Mitchell, 34, 34, 33. Let's see what this team can do. Please, 2K. I haven't won a championship in so long. All right, so in the final year, we are a 1 seed. Does that matter? No. We do get our first coach of the year, though. We go 67 and 15. I've seen us lose in the finals as a 1 seed. I've seen us lose in round 1 as a 1 seed. None of this matters, but I think Mark Mitchell is actually pretty good, so we're in good hands there. All right, so Irving's going to get 10 minutes. We're going to go 22 to Salas and Cargo, and I'll go 1 more minute to Mitchell. That is going to be the team for the playoffs. Honestly, I'm not getting my heart broken. Guys, for the final year, can I end the streak of losing and not winning NBA championships? I just haven't won a chip in so long. Please, please tell me it's going to happen. Please tell me it's going to happen. Maybe this is the strat to turn around. Did we get eliminated? Okay, I think we won. I think we won. We won. Let's go. I was like at the corner of my eye, did I see that we got eliminated? And we didn't. We beat the Bulls in 6 in round 1. We beat the Hornets in 5 in round 2. We beat the Heat in 5 in round 3. And Mark Mitchell is your finals MVP. What? We beat the Lakers in 6 in the finals. They have Chet and AD. But wow. I did not think I'd be training for the future finals MVP last offseason. So that is going to be for me, though. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Let me know if you like or dislike the Jalen Brunson signing down below. Do you think it's a dub for the Knicks? It's an L. Let me know. I love you guys, though, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.